The next one, another one that people really like, Cardano, ADA.
Oh yeah, I have that on my list.
Okay, awesome. Let me get wait for Crypto Papi to pull it up.
All right, I got Cardano pulled up whenever you're ready.
Before we move on, please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. 788 subscribers currently. We want to get to 1,000. Please subscribe. All right. So for the next coin, the next light technical analysis is going to be Cardano, ADA. I'm going to hand it over to Crypto Papi. Go ahead.
All right, so we have Cardano paired with the US dollar. Weekly time frame data is coming in from Coinbase. Let's update my yellow Fibonacci to the white Fibonacci that I like now. So here, this one's going to be extremely easy, similar to Shiba and Doge when it comes to the Fibonacci setup. We have our Fibonacci drawn all the way back in the day from August 30th, 2021, which is our one movement. Our zero movement is somewhere here in mid to late 2023 for our swing low, our zero movement of the Fibonacci. And you could see here, I mean, what's the point of messing with the Fibonacci if it's extremely, even though it's from back in mid to late 2021, it's still relevant. It's still, all of these price levels are still going to be relevant when Cardano starts to moon and start moving up to the upside, aggressively moving up to the upside. We could definitely plot a Fibonacci extension within this price action, which is our current price action. But I would say let's keep it simple. Let's keep it straight to the point, nice and easy. Simple chart with Cardano. Now let's adjust and see what Cardano is doing. So here you could see we broke below the 236 back in early 2022, continued to move to the downside, little sideways action, dump to the downside, just like what was happening throughout 2022 with most of the market. We came down here, created our swing low for our Fibonacci. We came down here one time, pumped above it, started to come down here a second time, made a little pump to the upside, came and visited it for a third time before moving up to the upside. And we tried to go to the 236, but we didn't quite make it before getting rejected back down. But we didn't quite come to our zero movement of the Fibonacci. So that just shows me this is a higher low than our previous low, and that's a great sign. We had a high, then we made a higher high, so a low and a higher low. So when we started to move to the upside, definitely a higher high was on the horizon. 236 is definitely on the cards. And we have our red box of support / resistance, which at the time was resistance. Broke above it, came back down to the 236, made some movements up before crashing back down below the 236. Came back above it again effortlessly before getting rejected back down. We tried to come back up to the 236, didn't quite make it. Came back down, but again, didn't come down to our zero movement. And then again, we rinse and repeat. We came back up to that 236 and we were rejected back down. And here we are now, potentially going to start making that movement to the upside. Again, as long as the market continues to trend to the upside, Bitcoin either cools down or starts to go parabolic again. So then if it cools down, money could flow into altcoins and boom, give us an alt season and let's move. So one thing that I will add here for Cardano is a trend line. So let's go here, get our trend line here. First touch point, my eye goes to here, the bottom of this red wick here from August 5th, 2024. Gonna do our second touch point right here on our green candle body from last week. Boom, let's lock that into place. So just ever so slightly gonna guide us to the upside. When we do start moving to the upside, that could be a place in the future where we could find some support and get pulled to. But just like the other coins, let's do some measuring. So from current price down to our trend line would be about 13% movement to the downside. From current price down to our zero movement of the Fibonacci would be 41%. From current price to our 236 fib level is 133% to the upside. To the top of our red box of resistance would be 151%. So we're going to keep that simple with Cardano because that's huge movements that need to come in. So you still have some risk to the downside, a high risk to the downside, but you also have high reward to the upside. For me, that just wouldn't balance out like some of the other tokens. It's high risk, but it's also high reward. With Cardano, decent setup here, but I would definitely wait until price came down, possibly came down a little bit lower. But again, we're already at the lows for Cardano, so that's difficult to say. Again, none of this is financial advice, but we're so close and so near to the bottom, and yet so far from $3.10 Cardano. Let's measure that because I know JJ likes the big high percentages. Roughly from current price to our previous all-time high, 717% to the upside. So Cardano would definitely be a great hodl, a long-term investment, not financial advice, just to set it and forget it. So that's all I have for Cardano. I'll save this for next time we cover it in the future and send it back to the one, the only JJ.
And that was that for Cardano, ADA. I don't know what you guys think. Let us know in the comment section down below in the chat. Let us know.